Hey, the Bitcoin. Hello, everyone, again. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is November the 20th, 2019. Strong hand, conviction. That's what I got to say about today. All right. Hello, my elite friends. YouTube just kicked me off for like a second there, so I got to welcome you twice. So I'll say hello, my elite friends, again. Yes, it is November the 20th, and a year ago, the price was crashing down to $3,000, and people were worried. I got on a plane from Santiago, Chile to Baltimore, Maryland to come home for Thanksgiving. And unfortunately, upon my arrival, I found out that my father had suddenly died. And it was just out of the blue, and my life, but we persevere in life. We persevere in life. I keep getting kicked off here. Somebody doesn't want me to talk about this. I don't know. No, pound that like button, people. We persevere in life. Bad things happen. Look, life goes on. It wasn't $3,000. It was $3,000 for a while. That's in the past. We had the low of the cycle. I went through some drastic changes in my life. The family survived. We're doing it. Conviction. It takes conviction. So bad things happen in your life. Bad things happen with the price of Bitcoin. I just wanted to start that off that way today, just to remind you a lot can change in the year. You're going to have bad things happen in your life. Bitcoin price is going to panic. It's going to go down sometimes. Don't panic. You can get through any obstacle. Persevere. Strong hand. Conviction. It's all about a conviction. And I want to remind everyone, a new show every day you get here. That's my system. Even during bad times, in terms of, personal life or whatever. And again, I take everything. Since this last year, it has been a learning experience this past year, and I'm a stronger person, and my hand is even stronger. So let's get it on with this show. YouTube keeps cutting out on me. That's very unfortunate. So we're gonna have to keep a couple windows. We'll be back in Baltimore soon with the family because Thanksgiving's coming up, and the connection will be better there. So keep on pounding that like button and eating berries. I picked berries this morning. Alrighty. And if you need a positive, more positive, go to my sportsmeister.com. I have the podcasts are there. There's an audio only one there. You'll get there, only there, because it's audio. Okay, let's talk about Andrew Yang. I didn't watch the debates. I didn't even know there was a debate. Pound that like button, but there was a debate. And I don't know if he talked about cryptocurrency there, but he just released on his site, okay? And then something about technology, all right? Technology discussion, where he discusses cryptocurrency and regulation. But he goes on and he talks about interfering in all sorts of technological companies. And you can read the whole thing below, but obviously the crypto article is only focused on the Bitcoin and what he said there. So I'll read you a little bit and give you my thought. Now, I don't think he's got good intentions. He thinks government makes a difference, can help things. It really doesn't help. And he's kind of down. He attacks some technology companies, tries to guilt them a little bit. So I'm not down with that. But he does say, he says that the Senate hearings were embarrassing, and his congressmen, our Congress people, are not very knowledgeable when it comes to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And I think we can all, during the Zuckerberg hearings, whatever you want to call it. But he says, so I agree with him on that. He wants to provide clarity on cryptocurrency regulations. Yang plans to define which federal agencies have regulatory power. Now he talks about Andrew Yang talks about starting some more government agencies to regulate technology. I'm definitely not a fan of that. Federal agencies have a regulatory power over crypto, provide for consumer protection, and clarify the tax implications of owning and selling and trading cryptocurrencies. All right, clarifying the tax implications, that would be a good thing. That's my best takeaway, the most positive takeaway I have from what he said. So let's talk about the IRS for a second here. They're worried about ATMs all of a sudden, like in third world countries, because you can like buy $200 worth of crypto or $200 worth of Bitcoin in some ATM halfway across the world. I think it's a sign that they don't have their priorities in order when it comes to cryptocurrency. And one hand might not know what the other hand is doing. I think that's good. If they want to spread themselves that thin, let them worry about ATMs. They're also trying to make themselves seem really big. Trying to make themselves seem bigger than they are. The IRS is also trying to make itself seem bigger than it really is, to appear scary and worldwide. And you should worry about the IRS, but they should really be more concerned about clarifying the tax situation in the United States than trying to shut down ATMs all over the world, Bitcoin ATMs all over the world. But hey, whatever, do what they're going to do. The great Zach Bowl, who will be on This Week in Bitcoin on Friday, and he's going to talk about how to get a job in crypto. Oh my God, insider type of information, people, with Zach Bowl on Friday at This Week in Bitcoin. Zach Bowl will be talking. But anyway, here's a tweet from him talking about Bitcoin ATMs. I'm really glad the IRS is investigating compliance issues for Bitcoin ATMs, because that's definitely a critical regulatory priority for an agency with limited manpower that barely understands forks. Yeah, you summed it up pretty well there. Pound that like button, dude. All right, let's talk about this Wall Street Journal article that a few of you may be familiar with. It's about American Express, AmEx, or AmEx, you can call them. And David Nage actually notified me about this because I follow him on Twitter. He says AmEx, American Express, is paying up to get businesses to accept its card. Card company is offering thousands of dollars in sign-up bonuses to close the gap with Visa and MasterCard. Now, that might be what they're saying, and they're competing that way. In the world of Bitcoin that we are about to enter, and when people start spending Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and again, I'm offended by selling. But eventually people are going to start spending all sorts of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, whatever you want to say. I'm not going to spend. But the way these card companies are going to compete is exactly what we're seeing right here. They will pay companies to accept their card, like accept us over Bitcoin. We're better than. I mean, they're going to have to bribe people. Because again, their fees are higher than Bitcoin. So we can expect this trend to intensify once crypto payments really hit the scene. And who knows when that actually will be. I'm not holding my breath. And again, I am offended by selling anyway. Moving on, but that's something to the Amex and Visa and MasterCard, they got a lot of tricks up their sleeves. Don't think they're not going to go down without a fight here, because people will realize, like, I should take cryptocurrency over. You have to pay, when you're a vendor, you have to pay like 2% fees, but they might be tempted, short-term thinking, by like, well, if Visa gives me $5,000 to have a logo here and accept it, then I will accept it. Okay. Let them compete. I'm not complaining. I'm pounding that like button. Bitcoin.com got a part of, he said that. So that sounds like a gimmick. He's trying to give the stuff away. It's still better than the Boulevard. And again, there are articles now coming up how he's like okay with people using the dollar, for all you dollar haters out there. And he is a dollar hater, but he even admits that the dollar is better than his nonsense. So, but I'm going to read you what Mauricio has told me, and it linked to below is like the long video in Spanish where he is trying to confuse people and hype up that the Petro bigger, make it seem bigger than it really is. Kind of like the IRS stuff. But anyway, so Mauricio says they have designated additional. This is what he's claiming. The leader of Venezuela. They have designated additional resources in the form of barrels, I assume of oil, to back the Petro operations. The actual announcement was an hour long, and it had the president and members of the top cabinet at Sunacrip headquarters. They showed Petro servers, which look like Antminer S9s, and I'm pretty sure the Petro should have no ASICs. I'm planning to do more digging and confusion. Maduro also said the top technology in the world is in Venezuela. Venezuela is all in on crypto. Okay. So there you go. He's confusing people. I mean, he's playing the long game here, trying to stretch things out, trying to make it seem better. The situation's better than it really is. Use his nonsense. Believe in his nonsense centralized cryptocurrency that sort of exists called the Petro. Woo! Oh, here is I received a very nice email, and I'll read it on this interesting day. And you can email me too at adam@tresorhelp.com. You can send me a chat. Okay, good. Everybody's people enjoy. Guys, if you have questions, please. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the show. If you have questions, type in your questions. Do a super chat. Type in. You have to type in Bitcoin Meister so I see it actually. People are talking about Andrew Yang. All right, good. Let's move on to this very nice email I received. The inspirational email. When I feel down, your enthusiasm lifts my spirits. When I feel weak, your strong hand strengthens my mindset. When I feel alone and questioning my choices, you remind me of the value of being a 20%er and the long-term benefits which delayed gratification brings. That is very flattering. So thank you very much. I'm glad I can inspire and get people's hands stronger and to get, if you're ever feeling down and you want to get energized, watch these videos at disruptmeister.com. It's natural energy, baby. You got to love life. You got to love being alive, baby. It's, yes. So it's awesome, man. And we're about to enter this golden age. And it's unfortunate that not everyone gets to enter the 2020 golden age, That's life, though. So if stay healthy, people. Yeah, another health tip. I try to do that. A little teeny clove. It's good. It's good for you. It's something to do. Makes you up, spices up your life, spices up your breath, makes the ladies like you. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. Okay, so the following. Oh, there's an article about CoinDesk. CoinDesk. Did I include this? Oh yeah. CoinDesk says FinCEN. Stablecoin issuers are money transmitters no matter what. And the funny thing is, most of the stablecoins out there, they probably are like, yes, FinCEN, please regulate us. Call us money transmitters. We will follow all your rules. We will comply. We will be happy to comply because they want Tether to go away. I mean, they know Tether will not comply. They want that to go away. So, and they're big names. There are big names behind these stable coins, like the Winklevi. So of course they're going to comply, and they're not going to object to FinCEN saying that stablecoin issuers are money transmitters. I think it's nonsense. I think it's absolutely nonsense. Anyone should be able to create a stablecoin if they want to. And again, I think why people value their wealth in stablecoins, it's that's ridiculous on my too. But people should be free to value their wealth in stablecoins. I think the intense regulation that is being implied here is nonsense, but it's partially going to be cheered on by some of these stablecoin guys to get rid of Tether. So, guys, don't trade. That's a better one. Okay, we got a question here in the chat. Just January International Bitcoin Month to spread Bitcoin awareness. I think that's a great time for International Bitcoin Month to spread Bitcoin awareness because that's proof of keys. Trace Mayer's proof of keys is January 3rd. So hey, spread the word, people. International Bitcoin Month. is going to be the first month of that golden age of the 2020s. Oh, that's a great way to kick it off. That's a real great way to kick it off. All right. Thank you for that question. Keep on. I love when people ask questions, man. I love this spur of the moment type of stuff. You never know what you're going to get. People enjoy it, the spur of the moment stuff. Moving on. We talked about stablecoin compliance. So we mentioned Coinbase. Well, no, I didn't mention Coinbase yet. I mentioned Gemini and Winklevi. But the following quote is from a guy who works at Coinbase of all places, and it just shows that the big boys, and this is where the big boys play, value their wealth in Bitcoin more so than Ethereum. Again, this is a Coinbase employee that says this. Bitcoin's collateral economy is much larger than Ethereum's. Bitcoin is the primary form of collateral for derivative markets that have cleared more than $1 trillion in annual trading volume. Similarly, Genesis Capital shows time and time again that Bitcoin is the best collateral for crypto loans. Okay, I don't recommend anyone doing crypto loans or using Bitcoin as collateral, but when you're talking about collateral, it's got to have some value, okay? And people prefer the real thing. They prefer collateral for their loans, not Ethereum. Now, and Ethereum is with the whole DeFi. Ethereum is what the whole DeFi world is based around, apparently. But yet, these people that are doing decentralized finance that are involved with collateral, they want Bitcoin as their collateral. So that speaks volumes there. And I'm not going to I'm not ripping on Ethereum. This is a positive spin. Bitcoin is the real thing. People are using it as intense collateral for these silly financialization games that they are playing. Finally, we're at the end of the show here. There is a site out there called Bitcoin-intro.com. It's step-by-step Bitcoin learning. Okay, I give it a shot. It's interesting. If you want to teach someone, it's not as easy as it might appear. Some of the things are a little bit complex, and some newbies might get a little intimidated by some of the verbiage on there. But it's something to show it's a step-by-step learning process. Some people like step-by-step guides like that. And let me just make sure there is nothing. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of education. Oh God, this is phew, I'm glad I did not skip this education link. This guy, his name is Tom Lombardi. He says, thrilled, honored, and overwhelmed to be teaching digital asset finance to Pepperdine University MBA students next semester. Looking to crypto Twitter to provide feedback on my syllabus. Here's the plan. So you guys can look at that. I'm glad that this guy is in motion. The weird thing is that, MBAs are, I can see in the near future how like these evening MBA programs that sell themselves on advertisements on the radio and TV and on the internet are going to like hype themselves up by saying, we're the best in the MBA. We're going to teach you, what is this, digital asset? We're going to teach the MBA guys that are already paying tons and tons of money to go to Pepperdine or whatever, So why not give it to them? If they're already paying the money, give them this. It's better than some of the stuff that it's better than like learning social justice compliance business law. how to bow down to the social justice warriors is better than that. So it's definitely a better course than that. And I'm sure somebody should be on his syllabus, but it is free. It's out there, and it is a good sign. Well, once this happens, this hasn't happened yet. When you start seeing advertisements for evening MBA programs or regular MBA programs saying, come learn here, pay us lots of money, and you will learn about Bitcoin, the hottest, latest thing. So keep educating people any way you can. I'm going to keep educating people with this channel, a new show every day. Pound that like button. All right, dudes. Oh wait, we got one. Oh no, no more questions. Any more questions? Going once, going twice. That is it. I'm going to go running soon. It's obviously the middle of the day here in Australia, in Adelaide, Australia. Thanks a lot, everybody. Yeah, you can make it through anything, people. You can make it through anything. And of course, shout out, and I will never forget my father, Mel Meister. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember those squares that you see right there? Spread the word on Twitter. I forgot to say that. TechBalt, TECHBALT. That's it, dudes. I'll say hi to all you dudes in the chat. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.